as Greg was just asking. I am going to mute this now. I'm going to unmute you when it's time to say the oath, just because it makes it nicer when people want to listen later and, you know, you don't hear my dog barking in the background. So, let me fine. I'm going to mute everybody, so it'll get quiet, and hopefully you'll be able to hear me in a second.
You have been muted.
Can everybody still hear me? Yay! Okay. Let me hit the record button, and when we get started, you can hear enough of my voice. My goodness. You'll probably be sick of it by the end. Okay, I'm going to hit the record button, and we'll be ready to go.
Audio recording for this meeting has begun.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 2011 spring induction, our very first induction of our National Technical Honor Society here at South University. We're very happy to have everyone joining us today. We have a nice group of students here. And I guess I should introduce myself as well. I'm Amy Bunn. I'm the Assistant Director for Online Student Affairs, but I also serve as the advisor for the National Technical Honor Society. And in the next coming weeks, I'm going to be, emailing the members and asking them, when they'd like their first meeting, and kind of get them accustomed to, what you want to talk about. Because this group is one of those groups that it is what you make it. It's a trade and career-based society, so we'll go from there. But I'm going to switch into presentation mode. Your screen should change. If anybody has any issues, just kind of type it in the box, and I'll be able to help you. So, welcome again, everybody, to the National Technical Honor Society. The goal of the society is to see that deserving technical students be recognized and that people of the community become aware of the talents and abilities of young people and adults to choose technical education pathways to a successful future. The official emblem, insignia, colors, motto, and slogan will be explained now. The colors of the National Technical Honor Society are silver, white, and purple. Silver represents value and worth. White represents truth and honesty. Purple represents achievement and honor. The official emblem of the organization is made up of a shield crossed by a scroll bearing the letters NHTS. Above the shield is the head of an American bald eagle with a wreath of 7 stars circling the eagle's head. The shield represents each individual member. The line running down the shield represents the straight plumb line, fundamental to building a life and career upon a foundation of excellence. The bald eagle's head represents America and the individual's freedom of career choice. The wreath of 7 stars represents the 7 attributes of the NTHS member: skill, scholarship, honesty, responsibility, service, leadership, and citizenship, and the individual NTHS chapters throughout the United States. Pardon me. The official insignia of the organization, which is used in all charters, membership certificates, documents, and stationery, is made up of the official NTHS emblem as its central figure, and also an arch upon which inscribed the 7 attributes of membership. The year the society was established, 1984, and the motto of the organization inscribed on the foundation of the arch. The arch itself represents the student's passage from school or college into the workforce, and the steps, the preparation necessary to make that transition. The 7 membership attributes are inscribed upon the 2 columns which support this arch, and the year the society was founded on the arch. The NTHS motto is inscribed on the first step and reads, "Solicitus menti instructe habet," which translated from Latin reads, "Success favors the prepared mind." The official NTHS slogan is, "Excellence in America's workforce begins with excellence in workforce education." In the center of the table is a lighted candle representing knowledge. Knowledge is familiarity, awareness, or understanding gained through experience or study. This candle represents the knowledge you have gained through your experience, studies, and your program. The first member attribute is skill. Skill is the use of knowledge to develop capability and expertness necessary to make a positive difference in a particular occupational field. I have lit this candle to represent skill. The second member attribute is honesty. Honesty is the quality of being truthful, trustworthy, and fair with everyone well at work or play. We light this candle to represent honesty. Third member attribute is service. Service is giving assistance and being ready and able to provide a helpful and useful act. We light this candle to represent service. The fourth member attribute is responsibility. Responsibility involves the ability to act without guidance or superior authority and being answerable for your actions. We light this candle to represent responsibility. The fifth member attribute is scholarship. Scholarship is a distinctive mark of one who has mastered an area of learning, as reflected in the quality of his or her work, especially with respect to scope, thoroughness, and care. We light this candle to represent scholarship. The sixth member attribute is citizenship. Citizenship is being entitled with full civil rights and exercising the duties, rights, and privileges of his status. We light this candle to represent citizenship. The seventh member attribute is leadership. Leadership is the responsibility of serving as a guiding force and directing the way by going first with courage and confidence. We light this candle to represent leadership. Students, we hope you recognize these 7 attributes in yourself and value these qualities which make you eligible for membership in a National Technical Honor Society. I will now read the names of the students elected to membership into the organization and the quotes they chose to describe themselves. Timothy Allen. Live today to the fullest because tomorrow is not promised. Lori Bland. We all have dreams, but in order to make dreams come into reality, it takes an awful lot of determination, dedication, self-discipline, and effort. Mary Boyer. We welcome you into the National Technical Honor Society. Katrina Brown. To educate a man in mind and not in world is to educate a menace to society. Shireen Brown. We welcome you to the National Technical Honor Society. Tony Mallory. We welcome you to the National Technical Honor Society. Tia Dingle. We welcome you to the National Technical Honor Society. Desiree Dryling. The brick walls are there for a reason. The brick walls are not there to keep us out. The brick walls are there to give us a chance to show how badly we want something. Jessica Gamble. In times of difficulty, never ask God why. Instead, ask Him, what can I learn from this and how can I be a blessing to others? Jerry Gear. Live long and prosper. Michael Rogan. Obey the principles without being bound by them. Alfonso Henderson. We welcome you to the National Technical Honor Society. Stacy Hyatt. We welcome you to the National Technical Honor Society. Dawn Johnson Bridges. To accomplish great things, we must dream, plan, act, and also believe that we can achieve it. Lee Jones. By any means necessary. Jeffrey Lepre. Your life is a gift from God. What you do with it is your gift to Him. Shanna McCann. It is not the length of my stride, but the pace I maintain which is the key to my future. Jeanette Relief. Great things are not done by impulse, but by a series of small things brought together. Gregory Miller. Two roads diverged in the wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that made all the difference. Cheryl Piner. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Ronald Hummel. Life is short. Go where you want to go. Do all that you can do. Love as much as you can love. And grow as much as you can grow with others. Remember not to hurt anyone, nor yourself along the way. It is your good heart and achievements that will define you. Reginald Roberts. We welcome you to the National Technical Honor Society. Michelle Simmons. We welcome you to the National Technical Honor Society. Kelly Taylor. We welcome you to the National Technical Honor Society. Stephen Warner. We welcome you to the National Technical Honor Society. Ashley Watson. Success means having the courage, the determination, and the will to become the person you believe you are meant to be. Michael Week. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Patricia White. Leap out in faith and embrace the unknown while letting go of this layer. If you can imagine it, God will do it. The miraculous awaits you. Danielle Windsor. The mind is not a vessel to be filled. It is a fire to be kindled. Okay. I'm going to unmute the phone, and we are going to engage in the Pledge of Membership. Let me hit the buttons really quick, so be prepared to hear everybody.
Your microphone has been turned on.
Everybody talk? Yes. Okay, great. Okay, so repeat each line after me. As a member of the National Technical Honor Society,
as a member of the National Technical Honor Society,
I pledge to maintain the highest standard of personal conduct.
I pledge to maintain the highest standard of personal conduct.
I will apply myself to continue a record of scholastic achievement.
I will apply myself to continue a record of scholastic achievement.
And I will strive for excellence in all aspects of my education.
And I will strive for excellence in all aspects of my education.
I will invest my talents.
I will invest my talents,
my skills and my knowledge in a career of my own choosing.
My skills and my knowledge in a career of my own choosing.
And shall always endeavor to uphold my obligations as a citizen of my community and my country.
And shall always endeavor to uphold my obligations as a citizen of my community and my country.
Congratulations. You are now all official members of the National Technical Honor Society. I have one last. I'm so glad you can cheer so loud. I have one last thing that I want to share with you officially. And I always like to end this kind of ceremony with a reading of the Desiderata. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of it, but it's by a man named Matt Thurman, and it means things to be desired. And I just think it's a beautiful poem and a way to end a nice ceremony. So placidly amid the noise and the haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even to the dull and ignorant, for they too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexatious to the spirit.